he broke a bottle of milk. But his mother humiliated him in front of everyone. She pushed him roughly and called him a fool. From childhood, he lived in fear and silence. Her scolding made him shut himself off. Reading always stumbled, drawing ridicule. Even teachers mocked him, and there was no communication at home. He dreamed of being a stained glass artisan, yet no one understood. His mother's words were like rusty knives, piercing his heart. He worked odd jobs, often exploited. 10 hours of labor, but 2 hours of pay were stolen. The bar and friends were his only solace, except for a cruel old man who loved to mock him. His mother grew old but remained erratic. She kicked him out. He bought an RV and stayed in the yard, just to care for her. Yet her attitude never changed. Fortunately, he had a loving girlfriend. One night, a friend drank too much and wanted to give up on life. Xiao Zi went to help. He didn't know what to say, only that being there mattered. He liked counting pigeons in the park. He gave each one a name. There, he met someone who would change his life. The elderly man was 95, graceful and curious. Xiao Zi explained each pigeon was unique, like a child. Margaret was amazed, and they began meeting regularly. She read to him. She never mocked him. Words bloomed in his mind. The barren world inside him began to flourish. At home, his mother's scolding continued. Delivering fruit got blamed for dirtying the floor. His vegetables were thrown in his face. Even his friends couldn't bear it. Margaret said listening was a form of reading. She gave him a book. In his 50s, he began reading again. Slowly, he fell in love with words. He learned to comfort others and tease his friends. He remembered his childhood dream. He still longed to be a stained glass artisan. He recalled his mother once defending him from a violent man. She was fierce and strong. He finally understood his pain and love were intertwined. With Margaret's guidance, he learned to comfort himself. Reading clarified his suffering and helped him grow. He remembered photos of Margaret as a young woman. She had traveled the world doing medical research. Words were like flowers. Adventure stories ignited his curiosity. Macular degeneration made long reading impossible. He made journals to record stories with his girlfriend. His girlfriend became his eyes. For the first time, he borrowed a short novel from the library. She patiently guided him through each word. Reading no longer brought shame. Occasionally, a pigeon would look up, witnessing the moment. At night, he returned home. His mother had passed away. He kissed her, grief swelling in his chest. He understood the meaning of returning to her grave, howling like a lost dog. She had left him the house and a metal box. Inside were keepsakes from his birth and a photo of his father. His mother had always loved him. He made peace with his mother with his girlfriend. She told him she was pregnant. Xiao Zi was overjoyed, ready to love. He went to find Margaret at the nursing home. Walking through the dilapidated corridors, he found her lonely yet elegant. He guided her out safely. The story ends with a poem by Xiao Zi. Love isn't always about romance. Sometimes there's not even an I love you. Yet it's possible to care and share life together. In ordinary words, they found a shared world.